Hello! Oh, my glasses. Can't paint a thing without my glasses. Let's see, it's already 12:30. Alright, I got about 2 hours or so. Maybe an hour and a half. I feel like I've been so busy this past couple weeks or so. So there's a couple things I want to try. Oh, I gotta dust this off real quick. Doesn't look like there's dust on it, but depending on how long a painting takes, it really adds up after a while. I wanted to try this blue out on the upper portion up here because this is a little too teal, which works for this lower spot, but it doesn't work for the upper spot, and I wanted to bring some of that in. I also want to use that blue for the truck as well. Just touching up the line there. I think today, though, I'm just going to do the foreground, the concrete here. And then probably start to do some of the detail on that as well. Since something in the foreground, I don't know if I'll need this, but I'll put it right here just in case. Alright, let's see if I remember how to do this. Alright, okay, so the difference between those two blues was that I used one out of the tube and one was powder. Okay. Maybe I should make a note to myself so I don't forget. Because I don't know how long this painting will take, so... Oh, I mean, look at the difference. Hey, Angel, I just got online. I popped in earlier, but I didn't say anything because I was running around doing errands and stuff. But I was listening. Long time no talk. It's been like what, 2 weeks? It feels like. I've been so busy. I've kind of lost track of time. How are things? Pretty good. I I said in your Discord that I sold those 5 paintings, the 5 originals. I was really happy about that. I'm delivering the other 4 today. Yeah, I was so excited about it too. Felt really unreal. It's like, whoa. I finally sold an actual original. That's so crazy. Let's see, I wanted to test this out real quick. Sure, I'll be here. Don't know. Oh no, that works. I'll have to be real careful with it because it'll overshadow that other blue very easily. And I like that because then it'll complement the truck in the middle there. But that's much later, I think. Oh, it's so loud. Oh man. I can tell I haven't painted in a... Oh, that's another one. My chair. I lift my chair up. I can really feel that I haven't painted in a while though. So I have to determine whether I'm going to use black down here or gray. I guess gray would be closer, and then I can use the black for the shadows and whatnot. I'm very curious though how picked up that gray almost immediately. Interesting. What if I do it a little drier? Wow, I just took it right off the page. I bet it'll be different on this paper. I've never had it come off so easily before. That's insane. Oh, you know, that's the thing Angel was running into before, where it was just lifting up the color immediately. Interesting. Wonder if it's the same on this paper. It's a little more high quality. So I'm gonna let that dry for a second. Might as well take it out of the book. It's now scratch paper. So I'll let that dry. And I'm trying to figure out where I'm still in the color decision phase because there's too many things in this painting that are a very specific color. Like my yellow, this truck here is a deep blue like that, and then like a really like cadmium yellow or something. And I don't know if I have this yellow. Definitely won't work. Welcome back, Angel. What you eating? I'm just in a trying to figure out what colors I'm using here sort of phase. Cold McDonald's. That sounds awful. Oh no. Oh yeah, I saw it. I saw it when you were painting it. I was wondering where that was. That's pretty cool. I liked it. I saw the picture, but I didn't have like a reference. About how big is it? Like but it looked really nice. Four by 6, nice. I can't remember if I used lemon or yellow. I haven't done anything artistic since I started this one. Like, when was it even now? April 28th. So yeah, it's been a little while. And I can feel it too. It's like I'm trying to get the art thing going again. It's gonna be hard though, I think, only being on Sundays. Let's see. I'm gonna bring out another. I hope so. Alright. Which yellow do I want? No, go get it. And what? Lemon and yellow. So I'm gonna put the painting aside for a second while I figure out what yellow I'm gonna use here. That yellow is not doing it. And I don't need much. And these things are so expensive, so it's kind of a good thing that I don't need much. Oh no, it needs to be mixed. It's gonna waste a lot. yellow. And lemon. All right. Lemon first, it looks like. Shouldn't need much at all since it's just the truck. Really. Okay. And because it's so little, shouldn't need much water at all. Welcome back. I think your mission seems successful, yeah? Trying to rescue my color ideas here. So this is a honey-based watercolor out of the tube here. Oh yeah, I would encourage you to do it. That's one of the first things I did, just because I wanted to know what colors I had. Because I sure as hell didn't know the name, and the printout wasn't very helpful. I think Azo might be the closest yellow. Cadmium yellow is kind of a different animal. It's almost neon. Yeah, you should totally do color swatch though. I usually do it whenever I get new paints or new paper or something. And what's interesting about what I'm doing right now is it's across 3 different mediums, 4 different yellow colors. So even the texture is going to be different. Which means the yellow is probably that bright wispy yellow that I had before. Maybe not. I'm pretty sure I didn't put orange in here, but look at the difference. They're nice, aren't they? Yeah, that was yellow. Huh. I bet. That's so weird. It's almost an orange. Intriguing. Oh yeah. Self-promo. Oh, do I have to type the whole http://www. Yeah? Oh well. That's alright. I will next time. I'll remember next time. I'm already live though, so I'd rather focus on this at the moment. Did it for me? Thank you. I appreciate it. I swear you shout me out more than I shout myself out sometimes. And then I wanted to check. Will do. Look at that. What is the deal? That thing that was happening to you before is happening to me now. Look at this. I don't know if it's the paper or the gray. It wasn't doing this to me before. Maybe it's my brush? I don't think so though. Haven't even started the painting yet. Come on. Ooh, that's gonna make this hard. Okay, I can fix it. Alright, it's workable. So I'll be doing gray in the foreground. It's decided. Yeah, it's not fun. But what I just realized is I could go back over almost dry while it's still a little damp and kind of with a smaller brush, kind of, I mean, it's all dry now, so it probably won't have the same effect, but so I'll have to do it wet. Let's simulate it real quick. Yeah, even right. don't think I've ever had this problem before. Or if I had, it was because I put too much water on, but that was barely any water. And is very dangerous to being overworked. I think it's the paper. It seems like it doesn't want to grab onto that paint. But I think I cleaned it up enough to be workable. It did it on this one as well, though. That's the thing. And this is the paper I've been using as my scratch paper this whole time. I wonder... Interesting. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out right now. Let's try it with the blue here. Yeah, it is doing it with the other colors. Means I'll have to dry blend it a bit, I think. I'll think about it. Because I think I can just... It'll take a little more work, but I should be able to dry blend it like this. I also don't know if it'll actually happen on that painting because it's a completely different paper that I'm using. I'll ask him. Not right now, but I'll ask him later. I wonder if... At this rate, I'm not even going to get started on the painting itself. Try a little experiment up here. Well, it didn't do it that time. Maybe I didn't get the paper wet enough before applying the paint, so it didn't expand enough to grab hold of the paint. Because the second you get water on the paper, it expands. Hence all the bubbling. And I never pre-wet my scratch paper. A guest appearance by my dad. I'd need a list of questions. That'd be a kind of cool extra thing for if I ever, hit affiliate or whatever. ask a professional watercolor artist question, and I can just compile a list and we can have that as an episode. Yeah. Alright, let's set the yellows aside for now and just kind of start on the ground, because I gotta do something or else I'm gonna run out of time. And then nothing will have happened. Gray is what I'm going with for the foreground, though. And I already need a new... Oh, nice! That's why I have it. It's pretty good. Let's see. I guess I don't really like using that brush. I'll just use this one. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the size of the painting I'm working on, but I really don't like using these brushes because they're so big, and I really don't have the technique for them because I always leave lines and jagged edges and all. The brushes will split and then there'll just be a gap, and I don't know, I'm good. Let's not start at the lower left. That is the wrong thing I want to do. So how's Angel? How are you doing? Oh no. Well, the good thing about my stream is it's so chill that you can just do yoga to it if you wanted to. It wouldn't be a class, but I do have lo-fi hip-hop beats going, so... Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been meaning to stretch out ever since I started work back up, but I get to that point where it's like, yeah, but I haven't played any video games in like 3 or 4 days. You should go play video games with your friends instead of doing yoga. So I'll probably end up stretching out a little bit after this, or maybe tonight, because I gotta go to my mom's like Mother's Day barbecue type thing. But before that, I have to go drop off the originals. I'm selling them today at in 2 hours. Yeah, I think we're doing shrimp, halibut, maybe some salmon in the deep fryer. Oh wait, no, we're doing halibut, salmon, and like veggies in the deep fryer, and then we're barbecuing shrimp, I think is the plan. So, hey Tricky, how's it going? What are you up to? Pretty chill, pretty chill. Other than work, which is busy, but trying to get some painting out on my 1-day weekend, so I just got a phone call apparently. I gotta ignore it for now because it took me so long to get started painting. But yeah, all in all, pretty chill. Did you ever, haven't really been on Twitch, did you ever beat Harry Potter, or what part are you at in that? Okay, they called again, hang on. Okay. Roger. Not yet. There's a cool room. That's my favorite room in the castle, because it's art related and it's not mentioned at all anywhere except in the game. And it's very Da Vinci-esque. You know, it's got like flying machines in it and drawings everywhere. But if you go into the faculty tower and go into one of the rooms, I think you go into one of the rooms and put a fire out and go through the fireplace to get to it. It's a cool room. You should check it out. You found it? Awesome. Isn't that a cool room? I think my aunt's here. I hear stuff banging around upstairs. I'm doing this the very slow method, but if I use the other brush, it wouldn't be very consistent. No, so I'm living in my grandpa's old place after he died, keeping up with the place, you know, making sure it doesn't fall apart, and just all in all taking care of it. And so she's coming by every so often to kind of go through his stuff and distribute it amongst the family. So that's what she's doing. Hey Natalie, how's it going? Wow, we got a whole crew here tonight. Today. It's not even 2 yet. How was Alieska? The Nordic spa. A little jealous. Although I'd take a massage over a spa right now. Over a sauna. So I gotta go a bit darker with this. And almost all of this is gonna have a red wash over it. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I'm hoping it works out. Because sometimes when you put a wash over these, because grays and blacks are never totally grays or blacks. For instance, this gray almost comes off more blue, and then the black almost comes off as purple. And so if I add red to that, it can, or yellow, it'll go like a weird orange color. Red will go purple. So it'll be interesting. We'll see what happens. Also, this paper is bubbling already. Look at this. I can already tell, though, that this is going to be a kind of a difficult painting, subtly, not like the last one where it was kind of obvious that it was complicated. This one is going to be hard just because it's... Oh. Ah, no problem at all. Pretty good here. Just painting a bit before I go sell a painting, or sell 4 more paintings, originals. Pretty big deal, I know. And then I'm going over to my my sister's for Mother's Day there, barbecuing. Which I haven't looked at the weather. I'm hoping it's going to be nice. How was Allie? How was Alieska? Yeah, I've sold 5 originals to it's a couple. They bought all 5 of them. Chris and Barbara, they purchased all 5 of the original paintings that were the landscape ones. Oh, I bet. I'm curious. I don't know if I would like that or not, because I always feel I might just like start randomly talking to people. Yeah, I did. I've got the prints hanging up now where the originals used to hang up. Which is a good thing, because the more paintings I do, the less room I have. Because I like to store them on the walls. I don't really like to put them away, you know, filed away. I like to put them up. But I was starting to run out of room. Because I had my prints staged for the art show that I've got in November. I've kind of started playing with them. I haven't put up the Potter Marsh one, the last one I did. I haven't done that one yet. It's in process. The printing company I'm going through, they're having difficulties with their printer, so I was like, no hurry, take your time. And once they fix that and I get the color corrections finished, I'll put that up on my Etsy store. Yeah. But again, I'm back to work, so I'm not in a huge hurry to. I mean, I've gotten like, I've gotten 2 sales on my Etsy, so it's not
not in a rush. If I was actually getting sales on my Etsy store, then I'd be like, okay, maybe I should put up the other painting right away. But that's fine. Yeah, if you want. I don't want to be pushy about it, but if you want to, yeah, you have my permission. You want to be my publicist, Angel? I appreciate it so much, but I swear you shout me out more than I do. Yeah, exactly. So what I'm hoping with this painting, well, there's a couple things I'm hoping for. One of the things is it's a fairly, for the most part, it's a fairly simple painting. There's not a lot of foliage. In fact, it's really just the trees on the hill in the background, and that's it. So it's not that complicated. It's really just the lighting. But I'm hoping I can learn a couple new skills with it. Specifically the sunrise reflection on the ground. And then I'm hoping I can do it fairly quick. And then the last thing I'm hoping for is that I've talked about it before. It's like a industrial kind of style painting where, yeah, it's a pretty sunset and all that, and it's also kind of the tools that make our lives function put in a different light, not just, yeah, it's a dirty construction vehicle, you know. Deceptively simple, that's right. So all of this will be washed with red, and then we got a darker blue cool over here, so I can go darker here. And I'm not getting any of that lifting that I was on the other two papers, so I'm hopeful that it won't do it. Which I should hope so. This is expensive paper. When I started painting, my dad got me this paper for my birthday. And he got me 2 sheets of it. And it came in like squares of 72 inches or something like that. And so if I use it, I have to cut it to size and tape it down, which is part of the reason why it's bubbling so much, is I didn't stretch it out. You're technically supposed to you're technically supposed to stretch this paper. You like get it soaking wet and then stretch it like a silk screen or something. But I didn't do that to this one because I got out of the habit. Yeah, there's a bunch of different ways, and there's tons of YouTube channels. I'm not good at it though, so I'm not gonna say much about it, but I've been wanting to make my own custom board, because right now I'm just using foam core to tape it down. It's not really a permanent solution, but I want to make my own like easel from scratch that I can use for stretching watercolor paper. I think I'm going to go through with the pencil later and block out, because technically these are like ginormous bricks, and if I try and do it by paint, it'll look a little funky. So I'm thinking I might have to break out the pencil. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That's one of the ones that sold. I called it Inlet View is the name of it. Yeah, so Inlet View, Kobuk Tundra, Kincaid Trail, Bessboro Island, and Potter Marsh are all the originals that sold. But thanks. That's the one Tim liked a lot as well originally, but he ended up commissioning one instead, which was pretty cool too. All right. The weirdest part about this concrete, he says, it's like it has a grain almost. So it all kind of goes this way. I'm sure it was all brushed in the same direction when they poured it originally. I was really surprised how many people liked that one. Yeah, it's going off to a good start. I got another raise. It started off pretty slow though, actually. Not a ton going on. Most of it was on hold because just so much snow this winter. So that slowed down like construction in Anchorage significantly. Yeah, thanks. I guess they want to keep me around. That was funny though, when I was leaving at the end of last season. I was just like, yeah, and if something comes up and I get a new job or something over the winter, I'll call and let you know. I'm not gonna surprise you or anything. And he goes, if you have another offer or anything like that, call me so I can talk you out of it. And so you can come back to work for me, basically, is what he was saying. I thought that was pretty funny. So basically, all the not so much the asphalt, but all the well, yeah, I guess the asphalt too. I make sure that all the asphalt and concrete and brick and stuff like that have the right components to make sure they don't, make sure they're quality, make sure they don't fall apart, make sure they're up to code and all that. Yeah. Simply put, I break down the product and make sure it's all good. Yeah, quality control. QC lab technician is my official title, I think. Yeah. I could see why my dad was telling me this was going to be a hard one. Well, I've been streaming an hour and I haven't taken a single sip of my tea. It's gonna be cold now, I bet. Oh, not that bad. It's like lukewarm. It is, yeah. It's based off a photo I took at like 3 a.m. or something. Yeah, if I don't have a reference, it usually goes fantasy. Because that's how I think about a lot of things. Even my non-fantasy type paintings have a hint of fantasy to them, the colors. The Anchorage Bob Ross. Oh, thanks. Now we're gonna discover some cracks in the ground here, but cracks aren't a bad thing. They're just happy accidents that add character to our concrete here. Hello, Natalie's parents. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go black with that. And now I'm shy. Thanks a lot, Natalie. Ooh, that's a lot. Let's keep it on screen. It's kind of ironic that, well, the pavement, the concrete that the concrete trucks batch on, it's pretty horribly cracked and broken up in places. But I understand why it is because when they're working is when you would do the fixes to the concrete. So it's like you can't stop working just to fix this aesthetically. It's still functional, so let it run. Let it ride. Oh. Hi, Brownie. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? Oh, that's your dad? Hey, how's it going? Very nice. I appreciate that. I feel like sometimes my sketch, my original sketch that I do, is just too subtle even for me. Then I kind of have to invent what I'm doing as I'm doing it, which is a problem because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and I have to fix it as I go. You're not wrong, but it's also stress inducing. It's both. It's a good kind of stress. Another interesting thing about this, what will be this painting, but the reference picture, is that a lot of the light is going to be in the sky, and the ground here is fairly dark, except for the red I was mentioning before right here. So the rest of it is almost in shadow. Like it's going to be like a cooler color too, whereas the sky and the ground are going to be very warm. So it's like the day is kind of waking up still. It's like it's not, I mean, it was 4 a.m. when I took the picture, so it makes sense that everything's still waking up. Let's see here we are. May have to switch brushes for that. Yep, 4 a.m. That was a hectic time. Not only was I getting up at like 4 a.m., but I was working through the week. So I didn't even have Sundays off. I was pulling, what was it? I had like a crazy number of overtime. Oh, I appreciate that. I would need an editor. I'm not much of an editor, so I'll think about it. I'll consider it. I really appreciate it though. Thanks. I have been known to put people to sleep when they've come to my stream, though. It's very much not what you get when I'm playing video games, though, or other stuff. I get a little rambunctious. But here, feel free to grab a cup of tea and hang out and listen to the lo-fi hip-hop beats. So I meant to do one of these paintings of this style last year because we had an operator that was retiring after like it was a crazy number. It was like 47 years he had operated at this mine, and unfortunately I just never had the time to do it. So I'm kind of hoping eventually that's what this one turns into. It's like if we ever have a driver retire, that I could provide this one for them. Because, I mean, getting watches for retirement is cool. But I feel like getting a painting is just a little cooler. I don't know. That might be just me though. Maybe it's because I like paintings. Right. Yeah, I think so too. Here, I'll be right back. I'll show you one of the presents I got. Now, this isn't a painting. This is colored pencils that my dad did for me back when I was doing flight training. I had passed a check ride, and to celebrate, my dad drew me this. And it's colored pencils. When I was moving it around, it shifted in there, but that's colored pencil drawing of a de Havilland beaver on floats that my dad did. Yeah, pretty great, huh? So one of my treasures right here. And I've really only given out 2 paintings as presents because, well, for one thing, I don't want to make a habit of it completely. It's like, oh yeah, time for another painting. No, I want to do it like, I want it to be special if I am going to do it like that. Cracks are getting so thin up there, I may need to switch to the other brush. Oh, Natalie, tell your mom I said Happy Mother's Day. That's something I should have said earlier. if you're still here. Otherwise, no biggie. I'll definitely have to revisit this with the other paintbrush though. Oh yeah? Does it look interesting to you? Yeah, it's that's one of my that's kind of one of my rules when it comes to painting. A self-imposed rule that whenever I do a new painting, it has to be there has to be one aspect of something I haven't done before, whether it's subject, perspective, color, season, setting. And for this one, it is both lighting, the setting, because it's essentially a concrete jungle here, and, well, setting, lighting, subject, yeah, pretty much all of them. I'm really curious how I'm gonna do the truck, because it's there's a lot of curves on it. There's lighting reflecting off the top. At the bottom left point of all the surfaces is going to be heavily shadowed. And then there's control surfaces here that are going to be really interesting too when I get down to it, but it is pretty small, so I may not go into that much detail. But my real main hope, two of them, is that I get the lighting right down here, and I get these clouds right, because these clouds are spectacular. I almost don't want to show you the reference picture because they're so great, and if I don't capture them, I'll be embarrassed. All right. So far, so good. I was thinking about it the other day. of along the same lines of this one. What kind of things haven't really been painted often? Because there are endless amounts of mountains and lakes and just landscapes that have been painted. But what kind of subjects aren't often shown up in the industry here? Industrial style is one of them, but I was thinking like abandoned buildings that are going to be demolished or they have been abandoned. It's like, what if I went and got some pictures of the Buckner building and painted that? I think that might have been a cool idea. And I think I've told you about the Buckner building before. The city under one roof that was destroyed in an earthquake. I'm wondering if I could pull off a good painting of that. That would be interesting. Excuse me. Tea break. Wonder how hard it would be to install like a cough button on my microphone. It's like a temporary mute button, you know? Alright. Let's get into some small stuff. Nice. That's fun. Oh, I got invited, speaking of that, speaking of Hogwarts, I got invited to be a beta tester for the next game. That crew. I don't know how much I can talk about it though, because it comes with an NDA I have to sign. I literally have to sign a contract to be able to play it. So I'm not sure how much I can talk about it. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool thing. So I'm even hesitant to say what it's about or anything really. I got selected. I put in for it a couple months ago. I took part in their little survey thing, and they put out there that they might be interested in looking for some beta testers. And I answered some questions, and now I'm here. So, I'm really hoping, like, I would love to be able to stream it, but that's not going to be an option. If I'm signing a contract to not even talk about it, yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to stream it. Or maybe when it comes out, I'll stream it and talk about the differences between the beta test and the final result or something like that. I think that could be cool. I did miss that. Okay. Have fun on the treadmill, Angel. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm glad you didn't forget about me while I was gone for that 2 weeks. I'll talk to you next time. I'll try and hop into your streams one of these days too. Just I'm always at work, so I don't know how much I'll be able to chat. See you, Angel. What time is it? 1:50, huh? So I won't be able to be on too much longer because I have to go sell those paintings. I'm going to try and get as much characteristic into this concrete that I can to let it tell its own story. Like here's where a truck was overloaded or something and grinded on the ground. Most of it's going to have the same grain to it as well, so it'll be interesting how the opposite direction defects will affect it. Hear the neighbor kids running around outside. Being crazy. It's really fun to freehand imperfections on like rock surfaces because it's almost entirely random. So you can really get creative with it, and you can do almost anything and it'll work out, just because ceramic and rock is that way. Whatever I do here will be the end of it though, because I'm running out of time. As soon as I put my paints away, I'll have to run out the door. Pretty happy with the stream today, though. I got quite a bit of work done, considering it took me so long to get started. Shit, I'm starting to rush myself because I'm looking at the clock. And I don't need to rush. At least not yet. But I should call it there. Just in case I get carried away again, because I know I can do that. I'll do a bit of a progress picture here. And yeah, thanks for everyone that stopped by. I really appreciate it, especially because I haven't been on in a while. Thanks for the follow, Brownie, and thanks to Natalie's whole family, apparently. Andy and Tricky, I really appreciate you guys stopping by again, and I hope everyone has a good evening. And happy Mother's Day, and I'm hoping to make it a habit of streaming on Sundays for now, while I can. If I'm able to, I might drop in on a slow day or something. Otherwise, I get off work fairly late, and I work almost every day of the week. So I'll stream where I can. And I just realized how low my camera was. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you next time, and have a good evening. I'll see you.